So on this haircut, I'm going to do a variation on a classic haircut called a firefly, which is basically graduated through the back and sides, laid on top, and it falls back into this really nice shape. We're dealing with typical Caucasian hair, good density, not too much of a wave in it, should be nice to work with. First step is to section the top off. I start on the right hand side quite often because just out of habit, I think. I'm going to take our first section just above the ear. So the idea is to build up a graduated shape through the sides. First we're going to put our first section in. If your section is not clean, your haircut's not going to be clean. Simple. We need to damp the hair as we go along. So I'm going to pull my section down and cut on my previous section. Coming through our next section. So that's done, now we're going to cross-check our shape. Don't take for granted how much experience you've got, you've always got to check your work. The most challenging part of this haircut is controlling the build-up of weight. It has to be even on both sides. I do need to get a new pair of scissors soon because they're losing their sharpness and I don't really like resharpening scissors. I like to buy a new pair. I don't think they're ever the same after you resharpen them. Obviously the more you spend on scissors, the longer they're going to last. I like to use something between a very large pair, which would be like a 7 or 8, and a very small pair, which would be like a 4. My size I like to use is around about a 5. I've got 2 thinning scissors, one that are really sharp and take lots of hair out. This one doesn't take as much hair out, but it still takes a lot of hair out. LSB has a kit list that we recommend our students buy when they join up, and it's got everything you need in there. You can buy extras like cordless clippers. The LSB kit is good enough to start with, but then as you grow as a barber, you're going to want to add to it and personalize it to suit your cutting style. So we're still working on the back, graduating it as we go up, so it's building up weight as we go along. So I'm going to come through to the top now and connect a lot of the top with the back and sides. So I'm working horizontally, going to lift the hair up, find my guide. So new starters at LSB, they use scissors right away. They won't use it in the first week because we believe that scissor work is fundamental to cutting hair. So before they even pick up a pair of clippers, they'll be learning how to cut one lengths and round layers. So we're taking some length off, an inch or two. We want to keep the length to have something to play with and style with at the end. Here's a bit of barbering trivia for you. The barber pole was used in the olden days when there wasn't enough surgeons. So they used to go to barbers to have their limbs amputated, whether it be an arm, hand, and yeah. So they used to go into the barber shop. No, I'm not making this up. This is true. If you've got something that needs to be sawn off, and you go to the barber shop, they'll wrap it in like a bandage, and when you're done with that, you go back to the barbers and you take the bandage and they'll wrap it around the pole to dry off the blood. In fact, there's only one place in the world that does this service, and that's in Germany. Yeah, so I don't know where they are, but I heard through the grapevine that this still exists. I'm thinking that I need to take the back a little bit shorter. So I'm going to go through and just change the back up a little bit. Finally got the shape that I wanted after a little bit of trial and error. Now I'm going to apply some mousse, some styling lotion and blow dry the hair into place. So I built up the foundations by graduating and layering. That was the first part of the haircut. Once I dried the hair off, I diffused the shape. So I softened the shape and broke it down, just so it wouldn't sit so boldly. Just more of a softer shape, and it's going to grow out a little nicer now. This is a female's haircut, so it's got to look a little bit softer.